Good morning, class. How are you doing?
Good.
Fabulous. All right, so today our objective will be that, here, I want us all to read it together, but it's going to be that we will determine the unknown numbers in an addition and subtraction equation. So let's read it together.
I will find the unknown whole number in an addition or subtraction equation.
You guys remember what an equation is? Yeah, it's the problem. So, like, when you say 10 plus 4 equals, that's the equation. Okay, so I'm going to hand out some sheets that we're going to be working on today. So you each get one. So put your name on it to get started on it. And then we're going to go over some of the problems on it. Oh, look, I have an extra one. All right. So 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Y'all need to get together. And we're going to be using some cool manipulatives. So in case we don't understand some of these problems, you get to use these cool little things that help you add. And these are, who knows what this one is? Oh, 1. Oh, good job. And what about this one?
10.
Good job, Gabby. That's a 10. And there's a bigger one. This one we're not going to be using that much, but we like to have it just for a reference. Does anybody know how much this one is?
100.
Oh, good job, Monty.
Smarty pants.
So you guys each get some manipulatives. So I will pass those out. Karen, you want to pass these to Gabby?
I guess.
Oh, thank you. You're so helpful. Monty, here's yours. Okay. So we're going to go over the first problem together. And can you be careful and keep your manipulatives to yourselves? They're to work on the problems, not to throw. Remember your classroom rules. Okay. The first problem we're going to work on, actually, I will go over a different one than your worksheet. So, let me get a marker and I'll demonstrate on the whiteboard. So I'm going to write down an equation. Ooh. You need to figure out the missing one, okay? So can you guys use your blocks to figure out the missing one on this problem? Here, I'll get some blocks too, and we'll do it together. So if you get the first one, how much is the first number right there?
One of these. 10.
One of those. Yes, you're right. Okay, so let's put it in a line. And then there's a missing spot, right? So we have to leave a space. And then right after that number, it equals a bigger number. What is this bigger number?
15.
15. So what blocks do you need to get 15?
One of these?
Yes, one of those. And we need the smaller blocks too. So
This
how
many?
Ooh, you want to count that out loud for all of us to know how many this many is?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
5, that's
5.
right. So 5 little blocks. And those ones we put them together because they're one by themselves on the other side. So we have a missing number. So we have the big one, and then we have an equal sign that equals the big one. And then we need to find what goes here. So, if you have this one, and we have to take it away, take this one away, what number goes here?
These ones.
Those ones. How many go in there?
5.
5. So we put 5 on that blank spot. And then it equals the same one over here. Very good, Becky. So now we're actually going to go over some of the problems on your sheet because they're going to be word problems. So I'm going to go over some of those with you. So the first one is, who would like to read the first one actually?
Joe has 10 soccer balls. Joe asked his roommate to keep 3. How many balls does Joe have?
Okay, so we get to work on this problem now. So is this an addition or a subtraction problem?
Subtraction.
Subtraction.
Why is it subtraction?
What she said.
Why is it subtraction? Okay, we'll read that problem again and we'll find the key word that gives you a subtraction problem. So Joe has 10 soccer balls. That means Joe has 10. How much is 10 again? We could use our blocks.
One of these.
One of these. So let's put one of those down. Okay. And then Joe asks his roommate to keep 3.
Oh, is he giving them away?
He's giving 3 of his balls away to somebody. So that means he has less. Right? And so then how do we count 3? 3. When we put 3 on the next line. And then after that, so we put a minus sign. We could write it down on our sheet of paper. That way we remember. So we could put 10 minus 3, right? Here, I'll do it too. 10 minus 3 then equals. So on that one, now that you're using your manipulatives, can you guys figure out how much that is?
6.
6? Monty?
It's 7.
It's 7?
Yeah.
Ooh, can we use manipulatives to figure that out?
Yeah.
That was really close though. So we get 10. If you could do the single ones too if you want to. When it's a subtraction one, it's really easy to use 10 single ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you have 10 and you take 3 away. Yes, Taryn?
I only have 9.
You have 9. Here's an extra 2.
I did it this way. I put
That's what I did.
3
too.
for the mixing, and what's left
Oh.
is how many
That
you
is
can give
very
away.
smart. Good job, Taryn. I mean, Becky. Wow, I'm getting you guys confused now. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we could write down the answer. What's the answer? Can anybody tell me what the answer is? Good hand movements, but Monty had his hand up first.
7.
7. Oh, yes, that's a perfect. So now that we did a subtraction problem, we want to do an addition problem. So we're going to skip on to the next problem. And who wants to read the next problem? Becky?
Sarah has some crayons. Joe gives her 3 more, and now she has 10. How many did she have in all?
I'm going to let you guys tell me how to do this problem. Okay, Monty, tell me what numbers I write first.
Okay, so you write 3
3
plus
plus,
blank,
blank.
and then it equals 10.
And it equals 10.
Blankety blank blank.
Okay. So now you can use your manipulatives to figure this out. If you already know the answer, you can tell me that one too. Monty?
It's 7.
7? Okay. Does everybody think this one is right? Double check with your manipulatives to make sure.
It's just like the last one.
It's just like the last one. Perfect. Numbers are switched to green, I think. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys work on the rest of that worksheet, and then we're going to switch it around to a different worksheet. You can remember, use your manipulatives to figure out the answers. Some of these get really hard. Oh, good job. You have to play it in.
How do you write our answer? Just circle?
Yeah, you can circle the one or leave an underline under the spot that the number was missing. Good job. Oh, there's some manipulatives. Oh, I'll leave them. Oh, look at you. Manipulatives aren't even a factor for you. That's awesome. That means you're ready to move on. Ooh, you drew pictures? Mm-hmm. Wow, look at you, overachiever. Mm-hmm. She's drawing pictures. Mm-hmm. Teacher? Hey, remember, blocks to yourself. Two. Keep your blocks to yourself. Blocks to yourself. Monty, you circled the answer? How is this? Let's see how you're doing this one. So this one is 5.
And she had fewer, so that's she minus them, and she minus 3, so we got 2.
Oh, that's really good. I like how you were working hard. Can you please put your name on your paper so we can know it's yours?
Teacher, I think I lost some blocks.
You have to take responsibility for your own blocks. And if your partner ends up with some of them, that means that there's a problem and we need to work on our block counting skills, and to keep our blocks to ourselves.
What if they stole them from my fingers after I launched it?
That's why I said keep your blocks to yourself. Okay, so now we're moving on. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. How's everybody doing on that worksheet?
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm done, teacher.
You're
I
done?
didn't finish.
You didn't finish? Should we finish some of these last problems together?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to do some of the last problems together. And which one did you not finish?
6 and 7.
6 and 7? Okay. Since you already have part of 6 written down, do you want to tell me the equation you have so far?
7 plus 4 equals blank.
Okay, does everybody want to get their manipulatives and do 7 plus 4 with your manipulatives? I know some of you guys don't need those manipulatives, but it's good to have them to refer to them. So 7 plus 4. You want to show me, Monty? Okay, thank you. And then, who has the answer? Becky?
11.
11. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
That one's 11?
7-11.
Oh, 7-Eleven. There's a store called that.
I like those Slurpees.
And then let's work on the last one together too, using those manipulatives. And let's read that one out loud. I'll read it for you if you want. So, the last one is, Ricky has 5 hats. Eric took 2 hats from them. Remember, Monty, that you said some of your classmates were taking away your blocks?
Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing. So, how many hats does Ricky have now? So, if you have 5, let's make it to us, since it was related to some of the stuff that happened today. So, Ricky has, let's say, 5 blocks, and then Eric took 2 blocks from Ricky. So, is that an addition or subtraction one?
Subtraction.
Yeah.
You
It's
took
a
a
subtraction because he took it away from him, right? So
subtraction.
how many does he have now?
3. We already did this one. 3.
Oh, it is almost the same, except they're reversed, aren't they?
It is the same.
Oh, it's the same exact. Mm-hmm. Well, see, teachers sometimes have those problems.
You're wrong.
Same one.
Minus 3. That's 3.
Oh, let's
Never
look at
mind.
that problem.
I was wrong.
We could work on it together with those blocks.
I'll just scoot those two.
Okay. So now what we'll have to do is you'll have an additional worksheet, which is on the back of your sheet, and you guys can have these for practice at home with your mom and dad. And these ones have pictures and little cool stuff you guys can do. And some of them are already written down for you, so all you have to do is put it on the blank. Okay? So you can tell your mom and dad to help you, or your sister, or you can do it by yourself, because I've seen Becky was really good at this, even without her blocks.
That wasn't me.
And then if you need additional help, you come in, but it's not required for you to do it, it's just additional help for yourself. And you guys did great today.